Hey guys, how's it going? Sorry about that. Had my mic muted for a little. Uh, didn't catch that. But how's it going? How's everybody's Monday going so far? This match is to determine Azrael's #1 contender for this Saturday at Autumn Brawl. How's it going, James? How's your Monday?
The following is a six-man battle royal. Making his way to the ring from Oita, Japan, weighing in at 205 pounds, the Mighty Griffin.
Let's go! Let's go! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Let's go!
Pretty much every cruiserweight on the card is in this match, save two. The champion Azrael not yet deciding on the stipulation of their match.
And his opponents, first from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 205 pounds, the Nightmare!
Nightmare, tag team partner to the former champion Black Magic, who was also in this match. We will see if he is looking to take the gold for himself or help his tag team partner go for his rematch. AOS, I don't think I have you guys slated for a match until Saturday.
And from the pits of hell, weighing in at 200 pounds, Black Magic!
Jacob and Wes are on adrenaline because they're the United States Tag Team Champions. Championship for tag teams, and Dominion is the Intercontinental Tag Team Championship. Bringing his way down to the ring is the former Apex Cruiserweight Champion, Black Magic. You can barely hear me? Okay. Crap. How did we fix this last time? All right, James, can you hear me now? Okay, sorry about that. Just had to get some dust out of the microphone or something. I don't know. That was weird. All right, good, good. Silver, am I reading loud and clear for you too? Yes, we here at DEW also support the Free West movement.
And from San Juan, Puerto Rico, weighing in at 205 pounds, the Psycho.
He's a favorite over in APW, performing primarily on Stampede, makes occasional appearances on High Altitude, and he's quickly become a favorite here in DEW. We have Drago of the Jade Dragons making his way to the ring. Spawn would want to fight Drago, or Spawn would want to fight Tetsuya. Tesla. I will do what I can to get a hold of, to have his people get a hold of your people. See if we can make that happen. No problem, Brunkle J. Like I said before, no rush. Although we don't have too many people with glitched moves over here. There are some, I mean, but you're going to find that pretty much anywhere. For the most part, though, there isn't too many people spamming anything too bad over here. If you're an APW fan, you can probably recognize this entrance. Would you be able to spectate with it, Silver? Making his DEW debut, we have the Savage, also known as the infamous Granddaddy Handsome. Looking to make an impact here in the Cruiserweight division. setting himself some lofty goals, as he is currently the North American champion over on high altitude. Looks to meet Azrael this Saturday at Autumn Brawl. Did Ace get jumped? Did I miss something? Oh. Starting out the match here. Griffin already eliminating the former champ, Black Magic. Can't be too happy about that. While Drago goes to work on Griffin, Granddaddy Handsome is getting in the mix with Tetsuya at the moment, and Nightmare will take a rest. Nightmare now going to work on Drago. Falling drop kick. The Nightmare. Tetsuya with a lumbar check to Granddaddy Handsome. A deep arm drag to Drago, but Drago quick back to his feet. Look to throw Tetsuya out of the ring there, or Griffin out of the ring. Didn't quite get it. Flying knee to Griffin, as Tetsuya and Drago now start to mix it up. Granddaddy Handsome knees to the spine of Griffin before he drops him down for an inverted DDT. Nightmare looked to eliminate Granddaddy Handsome there, but he will jump back into the ring. Drago looking for a springboard leg drop on Tetsuya, but he's too far away. A little teamwork between GDH and Drago. GDH now with a guillotine choke on Griffin, but he will fight his way out as Drago goes for the ender on Nightmare. Nightmare quick back to his feet though, as Tetsuya now throws Drago out to the ring apron. Nightmare went for the elimination, but Drago with a knee as Granddaddy Handsome keeps taking a fight to Griffin. Tetsuya with a knee to Griffin. Drago will catch him on the... Caught him on the distraction, but Nightmare with a backbreaker on the distraction. GDH now looks to eliminate Nightmare over in the corner. Tetsuya letting Drago get back to his feet, catching a quick combination for the trouble. As Tetsuya and Griffin now double team Drago. Nightmare with a palms to GDH. Griffin with a power bomb to Tetsuya. Went for an enziguri, but GDH sidestepping. While Nightmare has Drago fighting over on the other side of the ring. Nightmare eliminating Drago. Drago putting up a good fight trying to hang on. Just couldn't quite get his fingers to lock around the rope. GDH picks the legs of Tetsuya. Nightmare picking a spot going after GDH, while Griffin will take a breather in the far up corner. Tetsuya now turns his sights on Nightmare. Gets him up. Almost has him over. Nightmare falls down to the ring apron. Tetsuya trying to shove him off, but Nightmare fighting him off as GDH will drop Griffin on the top rope, neck first. GDH turning his attention to anything that moves, it seems, as he is now sent into the corner, and Nightmare with a kick combination. Griffin will walk Nightmare over to the rope. Looked like GDH was going to try and help Griffin eliminate Nightmare, but turned his sights to Tetsuya. Tetsuya with a big boot to GDH, eliminating him. With a backstabber to Griffin. Nightmare seeking refuge underneath the bottom rope. Tetsuya with a combination of Griffin. Nightmare waiting for an opening. Went to take it, didn't quite get him. Tetsuya went for the coup de grace, but Griffin getting to his feet. Nightmare with a facebuster to Griffin, and he will now work the body of Tetsuya in the corner. Tetsuya makes it back to his feet, and Nightmare went for something, but will catch a backbreaker for his trouble. Drop kick by Griffin to Tetsuya as he turns his attention back to Nightmare. Griffin with the punches will catch a knee. Doesn't quite get all of it. Powerbomb to Tetsuya. Went for a kick on Nightmare, but didn't quite get all the way. Now Nightmare will go for a sleeper hold. Griffin will fight out. Boot to the face of Nightmare. Griffin and Tetsuya now on the north side of the ring. Griffin gets sent into the corner, and Tetsuya. Deep clothesline to Griffin. Kick to the spine of Griffin. As Tetsuya will lift him up. Throws him over the ropes. Was probably going to try and eliminate him there, but Nightmare with a backstabber to Tetsuya. Kind of looks like the Ultimate Warrior. Yeah, I thought so too, Wes. That's the main reason I got him. Quick Hurricane Rana to Tetsuya as Nightmare will send Griffin over the ropes and eliminate him. Is now down to Tetsuya and Nightmare. Nightmare getting dropped to the mat. Tetsuya looks to take advantage. Couldn't quite get a hold of Nightmare there, but we'll drag him to the corner. Does a quick shuffle. Drops him to the mat again. Sends him running towards the ropes. And will eliminate him. Tetsuya will meet Azrael for the Apex Cruiserweight Championship at Autumn Brawl. Tetsuya celebrates while we all wait in anticipation for Azrael's declaration of the stipulation for his match. Coming up next, we have a standard match. No real implications aside from standings in the division.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Tala, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 231 pounds, Reptile!
Recently forming a tag team with the Phantom over on Adrenaline. We have Raptor making his way down to the ring. 2K could add anything else but what you want them to add. That's a tough call. Probably creating your own commentary team. Just have them record, like, for general purpose. How they sit there for basically, like, just an hour or two, just gabbing, just do the commentary combinations. Be nice to have Bad News Barrett. Getting kind of tired of Corey Graves. Ability to put in music. I feel like that would... I think that's at the top of everyone's list, really. It was my initial answer, but I didn't want to give it because that's just one they're not going to give us again.
And his opponent from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in.
Now making his way down to the ring, we have a newcomer to DEW. This is his second match in the company. Allying himself with the Lost Souls over in Alpha Pro Wrestling, we have the King in the North, Isaac Frost. As he has allied himself with the Lost Souls, I myself am wondering which promotion he will choose to compete for in the upcoming Graveyard Smash PLE. Oh, so like in SmackDown versus Raw, I think it was 2011. Frost with a big kick to Raptor out of the gate. We'll walk Raptor over to the ropes. Panders to the crowd as he continues to work over the body of Raptor. Kick to the head as he will now work the body. Those rapid stomps. Goes for more stomps as he tries to get Raptor to stay down. We'll go for the springboard. It's the senton. Rolls Raptor over, looking for the quick victory. Is Raptor like 4 feet tall? I think he's actually the shortest you can get them before it cuts you off. So I think it's like 5'4". Frost goes to the top rope. Calls for Raptor to stand up. Frost with a falling drop kick. Frost with a spinning elbow. And a knee to the face of Raptor. But Raptor gets back up. Kick to Frost. Should have kept that pressure going. Frost will now lift him up and drop him face first onto the top turnbuckle. Raptor, quick kick combination. Went for the drop kick, but sidestepped by Frost. Raptor rolls out to the ring. Frost will chase him out there. Calls for the stomps. Gets Raptor back to his feet. Hits the pedigree on the outside. I think David Young's only like 5'10 and a half, so you're good. Kick out at 2 by Raptor. Gets to a knee. Frost will raise him the rest of the way. Hits the right cross and goes for another cover.
Here is your winner, the Iceman, Isaac Frost.
Frost in an absolute squash, picking up the victory against Raptor. Hey, no worries, guys. The women ain't here to judge us for being under 6 feet tall. Up next, we have a 4-way tornado elimination tag. Winners of this match will go to Autumn Brawl to face The Order for the Women's Tag Team Championship. Anyways, if you guys like all the fake sponsorship logos on the ring apron, they're all available on CC. Coming out first, we have the ladies of the Deadly Alliance, Maya Santos with the Ram Horns, Cassidy Death with the Devil Horns. They've been chasing Women's Tag Team Gold past couple of weeks. Had a match last week, if I'm not mistaken, just coming up short. Spawn likes these girls, though, don't you think? No offense, Spawn, but I do believe they are spoken for by Black Magic and Nightmare.
And their opponents, first,
Out next, we have the Bishops. In the red and gold, we have Melissa Bishop. In the black and purple, we have Erica Bishop. Probably the newest female tag team here in DEW. Been impressive the past couple of weeks. Hey, how's it going, Tommy? Welcome on in. Maybe Spawn be like horrible and take what's yours. I mean, as long as you're not blowing bubbles with a certain viscous substance, I think we'll be fine. No worries about that, Tommy. I understand completely. I do thank you for showing up. You just came in on the 4-way tornado tag elimination match. Winners will go on to face Samantha Shade and Victoria Lovecraft at Autumn Brawl.
To the ring, the Suicide Blondes.
We have Paige Storm making out with her mentee, Cindy, whose name I should know, but I am currently drawing a blank. Forgive me for that. Danger. Cindy Danger. Sorry about that. But yes, we have Cindy Danger making her way down to the ring with her mentor, Paige Storm. Ever since their creation and announcement, the Suicide Blondes have had their eyes on Tag Team Gold. Weren't in consideration for the initial run, but hope to change the minds of management and the Tag Team Champs here tonight. Silver, remind me to introduce Tommy to Victoria, by the way. Now that he's finally here.
And their opponents.
The culmination of High Voltage and Salvation coming together. We have Morgan Mercer and Alexa Morales. Together they are Volt of Salvation. You don't hear the game sound? I can fix that real quick. Give me a sec. How's that? Hopefully it's coming through a little bit better. All right, sorry about that. Maya dropping Cindy with an inverted DDT. Now goes to work on Morgan Mercer. Alexa and Paige locked up over here. And Melissa with a DDT. Cassidy. Morgan looking to swing at anything that moves as Alexa will drop Cassidy onto her knee. Turns her attention to Amaya. As Paige and Erica lock up and Melissa tries to take the air out of Cindy with that top rope. Lifts her up and drops her on her face. Goes to cover Cassidy. No one to count because the ref is down. Amaya, Melissa with both bishops Cindy, Morgan, Paige, everyone outside of the ring. I don't believe eliminations will take place out here. But Cassidy throwing Morgan. Melissa went for something, didn't quite hit the mark. But Alexa, vertebraker to Paige Storm. Oh, it is false count anyway. DDT to Erica Bishop. Morgan working the arm of Paige Storm. Cindy Danger and Cassidy Death over in the top. Alexa Morales rolls Melissa Bishop back into the ring. Turns her attention to Amaya Santos. Morgan will drop Paige on her face. It's Cassidy. Melissa hitting a face buster onto Alexa, but Alexa will kick out as she goes for the cover. Morgan wrenching the arms of Paige Storm. Melissa Bishop with the drop kick. Alexa Morales covers Amaya Santos. Oh, that's Cassidy Death. Bulldog to Cindy Danger. Paige goes for the cover on Alexa, but Alexa will kick out as Amaya and Morgan Mercer fight near the ringside. Drop kick by Erica. Facebuster to Morales. Storm will go for the cover. Morales kicks out. Santos back into the ring. She'll try to draw off the crowd. Storm wanted to meet her, but Santos dropping her down. Cover on Danger, but the ref doesn't get there in time to start a count. Mercer walking around with a trash can will throw it at Danger. Santos working Storm in the ring, hits the big boot. It's Lita Del Sol to Danger. Danger has been eliminated. Storm with a back elbow to Bishop. Death has Morales covered, but Morales will kick out. Storm with a Russian leg sweep to Mercer as Bishop works over Amaya Santos over by the announce desk. Will throw her back in the ring. Paige Storm getting caught up by that trash can. Erica went for something on Cassidy, but Cassidy fights out. Bishop will now turn her attention to Mercer. Spinning powerbomb. Goes for the cover. Mercer with a kick out. Bishop livid. Bishop now locks up with Death. Sends her running. German suplex to Santos. Rolling stunner to Bishop by Storm. Storm goes for the cover. Code red to Mercer on the outside. Morales dealing with both members of the Deadly Alliance in the ring as Bishop looks to punish Storm. Light tube broken across Cassidy's stomach. She will go for the reversal. Alexa kips up. Electric chair drop to Mercer on the outside. Everybody just a tangled mess at the moment. Morales taking a breather over by the announce desk. Cassidy Death rakes the face of Erica Bishop. Melissa Bishop now going after Cindy Danger with that trash can. Turns her attention to Santos and sends her into the barricade. Morgan Mercer spitting the blue shit. Breaks up the count on Bishop for some reason. Will now turn her attention back to Paige Storm, who hits her with the drop kick. Bishop with the DDT to Santos. Turns neck breaker to Morales. Elbow drop by Erica. Hashtag bullshit. We can all thank Jack Blaze for that one. Just planting Santos' face into the ring apron. Erica Bishop goes to cover Paige Storm, but Paige will kick out. The ref couldn't get there in time to count. Looks like Santos has been taken out by Melissa Bishop, as Erica Bishop will now throw Storm back into the ring. Cassidy Death rolling up Melissa Bishop. Melissa kicks out. Erica pressed Alexa and drops her down on her face. As Cassidy goes for a cover on Morgan. Alexa breaking up the count. Erica going for the powerbomb. Hits it. Now goes to work the legs. Mercer and Storm in the ring. Mercer with that lion salt. Taking that lion salt by Storm. Both Bishops working over Alexa Morales and Cassidy Death. Melissa with the pin. Cassidy kicks out. Popular Monster to Storm. Ref goes to cover for the pin. Storm eliminated by Mercer. Alexa kicks out of the pin by Bishop. Jumping neck breaker to Cassidy Death. Spinning neck breaker. Bishop for the cover. Alexa Morales eliminated. Both Bishops left standing. Morgan Mercer and Cassidy Death, the last remaining members of their teams. Both Bishops working over Morgan Mercer on the outside as Cassidy Death takes a breather. Morgan fighting off Erica but taking an elbow from Melissa as Cassidy hits the running clothesline to Erica. Morgan kicks back up. Can't decide who to start working on, but Cassidy will go for the cover on Erica. Erica with a decisive kick out at one. Running Enziguri to Mercer. Cassidy and Melissa now mixing it up. Sling blade to Cassidy. Drop kick. Morgan went for the butterfly suplex, but Erica reversing it into an arm drag. Lifts her up. Hits the power slam. Doesn't go for a cover though. Now she's going for something else as Melissa will now cover Cassidy. Cassidy will kick out. Erica with another powerbomb goes for the cover. Mercer eliminated. It is now Cassidy Death of the Deadly Alliance left with both Bishops. She sends Melissa flying, now has to deal with Erica, and is sent flying herself. Melissa starts walking her over to the ring apron. Sends her back in. Ref makes her way back in as Melissa went for a weapon. Grabs the apple. Erica with the backbreaker. Melissa with the lion salt goes for the cover. Cassidy kicking out at 2. Melissa holding on, Erica holding on to the apple, won't throw it at Cassidy, who now shoves off Erica. Melissa is going to send her into the corner, gets sent herself, but Erica with the stiff clothesline. As she will now flex for the crowd. Both women taking their time. Double teaming Cassidy. Erica for the cover and the win. Cassidy with a kick out at 2. Erica can't believe it, but Melissa coming back in with the steel chair. Melissa went for something. Erica accidentally getting Melissa with that forearm, but will hit Cassidy with the electric chair drop. Goes back for the apple. Will go outside. Melissa jumping over the top rope, dropping Cassidy. But Cassidy back to her feet. Cassidy spitting the blue shit. Melissa, apple in hand, hucks the apple at Cassidy. Hits the stunner. It goes for the cover.
Here are your winners.
Going on to face the Order at Autumn Brawl, we have Erica and Melissa Bishop. These women fighting hard. The only full team making it to the last 4 women. Up next, we have 2 men looking to impress the current Lone Star champion. Hoping to be picked as his challenger.
The following is scheduled for one fall.
Making his way down to the ring first.
Toronto, Ontario,
Recent
Canada,
signee.
weighing in at 228 pounds, the phenomenal one, Ethan.
Yeah, I understand that, Bronco J. The Ultimate Warrior entrance is hyped. Coming in, wondering when he was going to be in his main event era. Hopes to make that soon. And hopes to make that be against Bad News Williams.
And his opponent from Birmingham, Alabama, weighing in at 250 pounds, Michael Wolf.
This is Michael Wolf's second match here in DEW. Currently 0-1. Looks to shift the tide there. Again, both of these men looking to catch the attention of Bad News Williams. hopefully face him at Autumn Brawl. Currently one of the only champions whose match has not been set. And all championships are on the line at Autumn Brawl. Went for the DDT, but Moniz will fight out of it. Now walks him over the ropes. He's about to go to something, but Wolf sent him to the outside, now egging him to come back into the ring. Ethan working the leg of Wolf. As he walks him back to the ropes. Hits the disaster kick. Will now go to the ground game. Throw some right crosses in and stomps to the gut. Stomp to the ankle. As he will now hit the repeated elbow drops to the knee of Wolf. Ethan feeding off the crowd here. Goes to the top turnbuckle. Looks to fly. Hits the elbow drop to Wolf and goes for the cover. Wolf with a kick out at 1. Ethan looking to keep the pressure on. Goes for another disaster kick, but Wolf sidesteps it. Wolf with a drop kick. Moniz will get him up. Drop him across the top rope. Wolf, though, was quick back to his feet with a pull back kick. Hits the flying crossbody onto Moniz, but gets back up. Knee to the face. Moniz looking to fight back. Wolf caught him, but Moniz will reverse. Hits another disaster kick. Now hits the stiff elbow to the chest of Wolf. He will turn him over and drop the knee into the lower back. Wolf having a brief moment of fighting back there, but Moniz will hit the pedigree. Both men back to their feet. Jumping cutter to Moniz by Wolf. Both men again back to their feet. Wolf will send Ethan to the outside. Jumps to the rope and goes for the spear, but Moniz will sidestep. Sends Wolf flying. Will now work the arm. Busts Wolf open with a stomp to the head. Wolf will dodge the next one. Punch to the gut and will send Moniz running. As he hits the senton to the back of Moniz. Butterfly lung blower to Ethan by Wolf. As Wolf will now walk him back over to the apron and throw him back into the ring. Both men looking to pick their spot. Wolf making the first move. Ethan fighting back in from the ring apron. It's the side effect, does Wolf. Could not capitalize. Went for something else, but Ethan with the RKO to Wolf. Ethan looking very impressive in this match, had firm control for the majority. Then with that stellar RKO. He will celebrate. As we move on to our next match, we have a debut here. Coming down to the ring, we have Bryce and Nano Watts. The Watts brothers.
It's a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 505 pounds.
Not many details on them just yet. They are the brothers of the DEW All-Star World Champion, Marcus Watts. They are signing up for a tournament. Air date to be determined, but it will take place before this Saturday. Winners of that tournament will go on to face the Madness for the Intercontinental Tag Team Championship.
And their opponents at a combined weight of
Also signing up for that tournament, we have the Mercer brothers. Nano fighting his way out of the corner. Went for a springboard, knocked his brother off the apron. Eats a stomp. Jax getting tagged in, goes for the drop kick, but Nano rolling out of the way. Now lift Jax up. Jax fighting out. Now it's a spinning back suplex. Goes to the ground game and will tag his brother back in. Nano already busted open. Will hit the running knee. Takes in the air of the place, but will take a combination and a knee to the face for his trouble. Nano with a reversal hits the inverted DDT. Went for something, but will take a running knee. Sends Jackson to the corner. Now drive the knees into the rib cage of Jax. Lifts him up. Drives him face first down to the mat. And Nano will tag in his brother. Bryce goes for the cover. Kick out at 1. Dez press to Jax. Colt tried to hit the forearm on Bryce. Bryce shrugging it off. Now working over Jax in the corner. Inverted Alabama slam by Bryce. Went to keep going to work on Jax, but Jax Hitting the kick to reverse. Will now go for the suplex and hits it. Stomp to the hand of Bryce. As Colt is now tagged back in. And Bryce is tall. Elbow to Colt. Colt with a punch to the gut. Springboard forearm. Bryce rolled out of the ring, now making his way back in. Grab Colt and drive him face first into the turnbuckle. With the repeated back elbows to Colt, goes for the cover. Kick out at 2 by Colt. Bryce had Colt on his shoulders, but Colt fights his way out. Now with those forearms to the back of Bryce. German suplex. Goes for the cover himself. Bryce with a kick out at 1. Colt will rake the eyes. Full Nelson slam to Bryce. Throws Bryce into the corner and hits the forearm. Clothesline to the back of the neck. He will roll Bryce over and go for another cover. Nano coming in to break up the count. Colt with a stiff punch to Nano will get Bryce the distraction to recover, but Jax with a distraction of his own, and now Colt taking full advantage. Goes for another cover. Nano not coming. The Mercers pick up the win.
Here are your winners.
Up next, we have a champion versus champion match, non-title. We have our Apex Cruiserweight champion, Azrael, going up against our Lone Star champion. He is the top hierarchy here on Dominion. Top of the food chain in the Apex Cruiserweight division. Azrael.
The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Phoenix, Arizona, weighing in at 216 pounds, the Action Cruiserweight Champion, Azrael.
No, your match is the main event. You're going against Daniel Johnson.
Now we're talking.
So, I believe that's going to be the first time you guys have faced each other. If that's one of the ones that's been on your dream match card, prepare to cross that off. No worries, Tommy. I think it's getting close, though. Let's see. Got this one. Got 3 more matches after this one. And that third
And his opponent
match is
from
yours.
Memphis, Tennessee, weighing in at 240 pounds.
He is the APW television champ
Champion
and the DEW Lone Star champion.
Western Champion,
Bad News Williams.
News.
just to hype it up here a little bit, Azriel, having won that Apex Cruiserweight Championship on last Friday's episode of Adrenaline, has held that championship for 3 days. And Bad News Williams, having won the Lone Star Championship almost 4 months ago, has held on to that championship for 116 days. He is the inaugural Lone Star champ. Was also the inaugural television champ before he absorbed it into the Lone Star Championship. Bad News with that running kick into Azriel. Oh man, I said, is it tired? Tired 2, and it just keeps coming back out as 1. It's the slaps on Azriel and leans him against the ropes. Will now drop him down. Will drop the foot into the chest of Azriel. Quick stomp to roll him over and an elbow into the spine. We'll now drop an elbow into the chest. Azriel has got to figure out a way to get back into this match. And he does, as he shoves off Bad News, but Bad News with a kip up. Azriel with a step-up Superman punch to Williams. He now grabs the leg, drops him neck first onto the knee, and now a stomp to the face by Azriel. Azriel flexing that elbow. Powerbomb to Bad News. Azriel looking to keep the pressure going as he drops the elbow across the knee. Hooks the arms. Rapid fire curb stomps, and he will now press the foot into the gut of Bad News Williams. Springboard somersault. Now hooks the leg. Kick out at 1 by Bad News. Swinging wide with that kick. He will now send Bad News into the corner. Went for the forearm, but Bad News stepped out. Bad News now looking to take advantage. So he'll lift up Azriel. Drops him down and gets him into the rear naked choke. Azriel trying to fight out. And he will with the quick elbows. Top hierarchy sends Bad News into the ropes and hits another step-up Superman punch. Kip up by Williams. Takes the clothesline. Takes the elbow. Sends Azriel into the rope and goes to capitalize, but Azriel with a kick to the face of Williams. Springboard into the ring. Hits the clothesline. Bad News kips up. Flying forearm by Azriel, who will now kip up. It's to drag Bad News into position. Stomp to the face. He will now lock in the last chancery. Bad News fights his way out. Springboard kick to Azriel. Bad News letting out some of that aggression. He now locks up with Azriel, lifts him up, belly to belly, and will throw him down decisively onto the ring mat. Went for the frog splash, but Azriel's standing back up as he will now bust open Bad News. Knee to the face. Azriel with those quick kicks in the forearm now looks to set up Bad News for something. Bad News will reverse. Sends Azriel into the ropes. Punch to the gut. Slamming and back of the head first into the apron. Stalking is Bad News. Hits the quick combo. He now walks Azrael back over to the ropes. Quick punches to the gut will send Azrael to the ring apron. Quick strike combination to the chest of Azrael. He now kips up. Punch to Bad News. These men will now go tit for tat. Bad News with a right cross. Azrael with a right cross. Bad News with a slap. Azrael with a slap. These men, neither one wanted to give an inch, but Bad News getting the upper hand momentarily. And I'll take a right cross from Azrael. Hits another slap. Waiting to see who will come out on top in this exchange. And both men just going at it. It is now a slugfest between Bad News Williams and Azrael. Azrael sent to the outside. Flying forearm by Azrael. He will go back into the ring. Goes to the top rope. Shooting star to Bad News on the outside. Can't win out there. Looked to be leading Bad News back to the ring, but Bad News will fight out and hit the roundhouse kick to Azrael. Has him set up. Hooks the arm. Cross face to Azrael. Azrael fights out. Right cross to Bad News. Both men making it back to their feet. Referee had a count of 4. Bad News sent running. Azrael makes it back into the ring on time. Count of 8. Bad News better get back up. Makes it back in. Hits the right cross. Left, right. Rolling knee bar by Bad News Williams. Lets Azrael out of it. Goes to the top turnbuckle. Went for the frog splash again, but Azrael standing up. Looks to capitalize. Bad News with an upset loss here. Azrael taking the win. What's up, Cassius? How's it going? Hope your Monday's well. Put an F in the chat if you did not see it ending this way. Coming up next, not a rematch per se, as the Grimm brothers have lost their right to a rematch clause for the titles. But a rematch from last week, we have Kane and Abel Grimm making their way out to the ring first.
530 pounds.
making their way out to the ring. The new DEW Intercontinental Tag Team Champions.
At a combined weight of 475 pounds,
We have Sav Antonu and Genesis the Buzzsaw Elgin. The Madness. These men have been chasing tag team gold ever since they showed up here in DEW, and they finally have it. They will defend this Saturday against the winners of that tag team tournament. If you haven't signed up yet, there is a post in the DEW group page. Over on Facebook. If you're not already following, there's the link. Starting out the whoa, okay. Starting out first, Kane. Spitting the blue shit, but Sav managing to avoid it. Sav now with the rapid fire curb stomps. To Kane. Quick kick combination by Antonu. Kick to the face to Kane. Kane driven into the corner. Sav looked to go for a tag, but Kane will fight his way out. Sav will now drive the knees into the face of Kane and go for a cover. Kick out at 1. Sav getting Kane up into the turnbuckle. T and Genesis now hit the double team. Send Kane flying. Genesis now drops the elbow across the face of Grim. Goes for the cover. Kick out at 1 again. Kane hitting the quick kick to Elgin. Genesis now taking a stomp. He is lifted back up to his feet by Grim. Sent into the Grim's corner. Kane with the choke. Kane continuing to try and choke the life out of Elgin. And roll Genesis over and hit the repeated stomps to the chest. As Abel is now tagged in. Puts Genesis in the corner and tags Kane back in. Genesis coming out of the corner. Hits the reversal. DDT onto Kane. Genesis getting tripped up as Kane makes his way back into the ring. Takes a slap for his trouble. Boot to the side of the face of Genesis. Kane not done yet. Says Genesis back into his corner. The Grimm brothers looking for some double team action. Shoulder tackle. And then a headbutt to Elgin. Elgin gets back up. Looks to fight his way into this match. Will send Abel into the corner. Sends him face first into the turnbuckle. Did it once. Does it twice. Now a stiff right cross. Genesis reverses, sends Abel out into the ring apron. Now looks to tag Sav back in. Sav, raring to go. Ten stiff arms into the chest of Grim. Grim now back in the ring, hits the running DDT onto Elgin. Genesis slow back to his feet. Fights off the shoulders of Grim and they'll send him back into his corner. Stiff right cross. Will rake the boot across the face of Abel. Genesis goes for a stomp. Will get kicked for his trouble. As he is now sent back into the Grim's corner. Dragging Genesis' face across the top rope. Stiff headbutt, goes for the cover. Sav, and to make the break. Genesis taking his eye off the Grims for 1 second. Will regret it. As Kane hits that combo and a stiff right to Elgin. Working the arm now of Kane. He will now tag Sav back in. Kane with a DDT to Anthony. Sav gets rolled over and pinned. But Sav will kick out at 2. Sav sent into the Grim's corner, his arm getting worked over by Kane. Kane with a dropping bulldog from the second turnbuckle. Now tag his brother back in. Had his attention set on Genesis for a second, but turned it back to Sav. Swinging neck breaker. As he now goes to the top rope, but Anthony looking for the hot tag, and he will get it. Genesis coming in. Locks up with Abel. Walks him into the ropes. Works the leg of Grim. Locks up again, sends him into the ropes. Ducks down. Neck breaker to Grim. Genesis now throwing him into the corner. A little double team action between Genesis and Sav. Sav with the jumping knee. Quick body blow. But we'll get hip tossed down to the mat. And now arm drag Grim down to the mat. Sav with the high kick. Kick out at 2 by Abel Grim. Sav going to the top rope. Looking to hit it. Missed the 720 elbow drop. Grim taking advantage, going for the tag. Kane with the kick. Will hit the DDT and go for the cover. Genesis coming in, breaking up the count. Reversal by Anthony. Pulls him back into a knee. Knee to the side of the face of Kane. Kane back to his feet already. He will grab Sav and send him into the ropes. Will pick the leg. Go for the pin. Anthony with a kick out. Rolls out of the ring. Kane turning his attention to Genesis for a second, but will kick Sav and go to tag his brother back into this match. Abel with a drop kick to Sav. Sav being dragged into the corner. He will reverse. Abel with another reversal. Hits the running elbow. Not sure what to do. He tags in his brother. Sav still down on the mat. Kane taking a little too long gloating. Went for the elbow drop. Sav wisely moving out of the way. He will now send Kane back into the corner of the madness. Went for the kick. Did not connect. Kane now choking out Anthony. Looks to keep the pressure on the throat. Will now roll him over. Sav with a kick out at 2. Kane driving Sav face first into the turnbuckle, hits the bulldog. Kane with a cover. And the win.
Here are your winners.
Kane and Abel Grimm taking down the new DEW Intercontinental Tag Team Champions. We got 2 more matches left on the card. This is another champion versus champion match. We have our Women's Legacy Champion going up against our Women's Heritage Champion. The Legacy Championship being defended across both brands as a mid-card title for the women. Making her way out to the ring first,
The following champion versus champion
we have
contest is
Serena
a submission
Young.
match. Making her way to the ring from San Antonio, Texas, the Action Champion, Showtime, Selena Young.
No, she's after this. Yeah, this is David and Josh Young's younger sister. She's also the daughter of the current World Heritage Champion, Tobias Young.
And representing the Order from Transylvania, Romania, the Women's Heritage Champion and one half of the Women's World Tag Team Champions, Victoria Lovecraft.
What? What do you mean by that, J6? Looking to pull double duty this Saturday, defending both her Women's Tag Team Championship and that Women's Heritage Championship. We have the Vampress of Dominion, Victoria Lovecraft. Serena Young with a front chop block to Lovecraft. Lovecraft fighting out of whatever Young had in store for her. Kicks her so hard she goes into the turnbuckle, but Young will fight out. Victoria with those stiff elbows. Now hits the suplex on Young. Raking the eyes of Serena. Serena Young going for the Wonderlock. Victoria fighting out of it. We'll flip her over. Went for a leg drop, but Young now going to work on the legs. Went to continue working the legs, but Victoria makes it back to her feet. So Young with a quick combination before hitting the back suplex. Sling blade onto Young by Victoria. Will now slam her head onto the padded concrete floor. Quick elbow drop to Young. Who are you looking at now? Yeah, that's a good question. Elbow drop to Young again. On the outside. Victoria biting the fingers of Young. She will now send Young running on the outside. Ref at a count of 5. Lovecraft will now pose for the fans. Ref at a count of 7. Serena Young finally getting in at a count of 8. Lovecraft, quick feet. Those stiff hits to Young, now hits the clotheslines. Sling blade onto Young. Young getting out of it, fighting out of it. Looks to get some offense in here. Now it's the matinee lock. Lovecraft will fight out. Dropping Young. Madeline. Oh, you didn't see the leaked DMs, Wes? Lovecraft sends Young into the turnbuckles. Will now flip her over and drive her to the mat. Now goes to the top turnbuckle. Went for the falling DDT, but Young sidesteps. Taking a moment to get her bearings. Rolls her over, can't win that way. Young with a stomp to the back. Rolls Lovecraft over. Now goes for the rear naked choke. She's got it sunk in. Victoria's got to find her way out of this. She hopes to stay in the match. And she does. Gets her arm free and will now elbow Young into the face to fight out of it. Hits the running clothesline. Springboard moonsault. Young with a kip up. Will meet Lovecraft on the top turnbuckle. Lovecraft went for a move. Hits the roundhouse kick. Using her father's finisher, the 20 Young Gun salute. Will shove off Lovecraft. after a series of reversals, hopes to get the upper hand, will pick the leg. Knee drop into the leg of Lovecraft. She continues to work the arm. Will drag Lovecraft away from the ropes. Both women back on the outside of the ring. Young will run to meet Victoria. Picks the leg. Sweeps the other. And will drop onto the leg. Young continuing to work the limbs of Lovecraft. We're at a count of 6 now. Both women need to get back into the ring. Ref at a count of 7. Count of 8. Count of 9. Young needs to get back into the ring. Barely makes it. At 9.9, Lovecraft will send Young running into the ring, in the ropes. Hits the running clothesline. Young rolls out of the way. Lovecraft will catch her off guard. Walk her over into the corner. Sends her face first into that top turnbuckle. Flips her over. Slams her down. Goes back to the top rope. Calls for Young to get to her feet. Will hit the falling DDT. Rolls Young over. Now pulls on the head of Young. Slams her face first onto the mat to get her out of it. Hits the springboard sling blade. And will now wrench the neck of Serena Young. Sends Lovecraft back into the corner. Face first into that turnbuckle. We'll roll her up again. What we're looking for here. Hits the rear naked choke again. Locks it in deep. She will let Lovecraft go. She will roll out of the ring. Young now attempting to remove the top turnbuckle pad. Went for something, but Lovecraft reversed it and slams her back down onto the padded concrete floor. Will drive her face first. Gets her back to her feet. Throw her back into the ring. Lovecraft to the top rope. Hits the moonsault. Now goes for the camel clutch, but Young fighting out. Spits the blue shit. A method she learned from her former tag team partner, Morgan Mercer. She will now hit the Wonderlock. Lovecraft taps.
Here is your winner, Showtime, Selena Young.
I mean, maybe not really, Tommy, but if you win your match and win on Saturday, you could have matching titles. This is our main event and the match with the biggest implications moving forward. It is a 2 out of 3 falls count anywhere match. The winner of this match will go on to face Tobias Young this Saturday at Autumn Brawl. A match of Tobias Young's choosing for the DEW World Heritage Championship. Yeah, sorry, I don't have all the theme songs all gathered together. If you guys want to send them to me, though, I'll get them for your matches at Autumn Brawl. Making his way down to the ring first, representing Salvation, accompanied by his manager, Mosh Delgado. He is the Alpha Pro Wrestling Triple Threat Champion, looking to become a World Heritage Champion here in this promotion. He is the Phantom King, Daniel Johnson. Nah, this is a main event, Wes. You are back just in time. Missed the last match. That was the Women's Legacy Champion versus the Women's Heritage Champion. Not really sure when you left. I think... No, you were there during the last fight. I think. Out next, you have your APW Lakewood World Champion. He is the president of APW, Le Vampion, Tommy Vachon. What's that, Don? How's it going, by the way? I'm sorry I didn't catch you coming in. This is a big fight feel here tonight. A match that I'm sure has been on a lot of people's dream match cards as Tommy takes down the Phantom King. Is going to work with those bites. Goes for the cover. Ref barely drops down as Johnson kicks out. Vachon looking to take things to the outside in this 2 out of 3 falls anywhere count match. I wouldn't say easy. Tommy Vachon did not win that world championship on a fluke. Tommy Vachon's one of the best fighters. I'd rank him top 10 in APW. Definitely top 5 here in DEW. Daniel with a stiff right to Tommy. Showing that athletic background, but Tommy will shove him off and go to the ground game, trying to keep Daniel down to work on the leg. Will twist the ankle. Will now drop a knee to the hamstring of the Phantom King. Double stomp to the gut. Tommy now lets him up. Springboard back kick to Johnson. Tommy going for the first fall. Kick out at 1. The manager of the Phantom King pulling out the sledgehammer, but dropping it on the floor on the outside instead of sending it into the ring. Daniel, once again showing that athletic background, trying to get the crowd into this after that stiff clothesline to Vachon. Now with the elbow drop. 3 elbow drops by the Phantom King to Vachon. Vachon will now fight his way back into it. Hits Daniel with the... He spits the blue shit. As he now goes for the guitar into the ring. Guitar to the back of the Phantom King by Vachon, who now goes to the top rope and calls for Daniel to stand on his feet. Vachon went for the big boot. Johnson ducking it. So I can't speak for everybody. The blue shit on Serena Young is because she used to tag with Morgan Mercer. Morgan Mercer has the blue shit because she trained under Rosemary. It's part of her backstory. Tommy, looking surprised, as Daniel Johnson appears behind him, will hit what looked to be the side effect, but instead has a submission locked in. Tommy fighting his way out. Didn't quite connect all the way. Johnson shrugging it off. Yeah, no, Tommy's blue shit is technically red shit. Kick out at 1 by Vachon. Code of silence, okay. Johnson on the top rope. Vachon taking a knee. Axe handle drop to Vachon. Will roll out of the way of the stomp. Went for a springboard, but Johnson will catch it before he gets a chance to make it to the ropes. And he will take that exposed turnbuckle to the chest. Johnson now in pursuit with a bat, but Vachon with the sledgehammer to the lower back of the Phantom King. Now eggs on the manager. Daniel Johnson says, "Watch what I do to your client now," as he will continue to swing that sledgehammer around. Vachon with the kip up, but will eat the apron. Phantom King sending Vachon back into the ring.
grabs a sledgehammer as he goes in to follow. Vachon finally getting to the ropes. Springboard back kick. Double stomp to the Phantom King. Le Vampion now weighing his options. Oh, please don't be bugged. Nope, just being patient. Vachon, sledgehammer in tow, continues to work the body of Johnson. Drops down for the cover. Almost has the first count, but Johnson kicks out at 2. Now with the kip up, he jumps up, stomps Vachon like a mushroom. Face first into the mat and goes for the cover. Johnson having a bit of a crisis at the moment. Not really knowing what to do next. He goes under the ring and will pull out the trash can. Vachon comes in running, knocks the trash can out of Johnson's hands. Will go for the kick combination. Roundhouse to Johnson. Drops down for the cover. 2.5 kick out by Johnson. Double stomp to the stomach again by Vachon. Continues working the body of Johnson. What's up, Wes? What's the question? German suplex onto Johnson. Vachon breathing it in. Will now take Johnson down. Goes back to work on the neck and body with the bites. Now, I don't have your brothers, Wes. The Grimm brothers that are on here, they're like a tag team I got when I first got the game. Tommy Vachon drops down for the cover. Vachon with the first count. Johnson with a kip up. Yeah, no, once I start getting more characters, though, I'm going to cycle them out. I'm probably going to go on another recruiting spree, either in the 2K community or in a different one. Nah, keep it. It's good for your character. Johnson trying to get the crowd hyped. Vachon will make his way back to his feet. Vachon with a combination, ending with the knee to the face of Johnson, who desperately needs to fight his way back into this match if he hopes to make it to Saturday. Vachon looking for another weapon, pulls out a second guitar. Will break it across the back of the head of Johnson. Goes for another cover. Vachon winning 2-0. The world champ of Alpha Pro Wrestling will go on to Saturday at Autumn Brawl and fight the World Heritage Champ of DEW. Ladies and gentlemen, that is our card. Just to recap, we have Tetsuya Komura going on to face Azriel for the Apex Cruiserweight Championship. Melissa and Erica Bishop going on to face The Order, Samantha Shade and Victoria Lovecraft for the Women's Tag Team Championship. And we have Tommy Vachon going on to face Tobias Young at Autumn Brawl. Breaking news, in another 2 out of 3 Falls Count Anywhere match for the DEW World Heritage Championship. Oh, thanks, J6, dude. I'm like trying so hard to like not be in my head about it. I'm like constantly worried I'm doing a shit job at this. Your 33% win ratio ain't nothing to worry about, Genesis. Look, you win some, you lose some. All right, thanks, Tommy. I'm also glad you could catch the show. I do like noon ish because like that's my nighttime because I work overnight. But I'm just glad you could catch it. Genesis, you're in the UK also, so you're able to catch it. Wes and Jacob, so you don't have a match scheduled for Adrenaline yet. You can have one if you want to. But your championship match is on Saturday. I don't have a time yet for that. Once I get one figured out, I'll let everybody know. Saturday might be a double feature though. I'm not sure yet because we still gotta have that tournament to determine the number one contenders for the IC Tag Champs. But you for sure, if you want a match on Friday, I can get you one, Wes. But for sure, you're not fighting until Saturday. But that is the show, everybody. Um, Hit me up with any requests you have as far as matches moving forward, anything like that. If you want to bring anybody over into DEW, they're more than welcome. And that's it. That's it. I'll see everybody on Friday if they want to show up. Until then, have a good day and stay dynamic.